Now to the escalating crisis in the Middle East. Calls for ceasefire between Israel and Hamas growing, but no sign yet of an end to the violence as the Israeli Prime Minister vows to, quote, to take whatever action necessary. Matt Gutman is on the ground in Israel. Matt?
This is the first time ever that all Palestinians living in the West Bank, Gaza, and Israel proper here have waged this general strike. You can see all the stores shuttered here, but there's still a pretty significant security presence here. Now, the Palestinians claim that there is a growing humanitarian crisis in Gaza, and officials tell us that on the ground they are running out of water. The sewage has been disrupted. There's almost no power left, and they're running out of blood. This on the 9th day of the conflict here.
Overnight, those massive blasts in Gaza City shattering the night for the 8th straight night. Israel releasing this video of a ferocious aerial assault, saying it was targeting Hamas tunnels in the Gaza Strip. And this morning, an unprecedented call for roughly 7 million Palestinians in the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, and within Israel proper to join a general strike. Those strikers protesting the violence now in its second week, and despite mounting international pressure, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying the offensive will continue. But Gaza's infrastructure crippled. Its electric company saying the 140-mile square strip is in danger of running out of power within days. Local health authorities reporting they will run out of blood in 24 hours. As ambulances ferry new patients in, the wounded spilling out of Gaza's overwhelmed hospitals. And the dead, 61 of them children, mourned by anguished parents. Airstrikes taking chunks out of the Palestinian Ministry of Health building and a medical clinic nearby. Ambulances taking some of the wounded into Egypt for care. Meanwhile, Israel has staged ground forces just outside the Gaza Strip.
This is an Israeli military staging ground. You can see how they've dug in these armored personnel carriers just over there. Another row of personnel carriers, and beyond this berm, battle tanks.
Officials reporting more than 210 Palestinians have been killed, more than 1,400 wounded. And on the Israeli side, 10 killed and 300 wounded after more than 3,300 rockets were fired towards Israel by Hamas and Islamic Jihad, but about 90% of them intercepted and disabled by Israel's Iron Dome.
Now, overnight, for the first time, we had 6 hours uninterrupted with no rockets landing in Israel. The Palestinians saying for the first time that nobody was killed in Gaza. That as the Biden administration continues to push with increasing urgency for a ceasefire here.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.